Tony, it's back the link. 0-0 draw against Millwall, but I guess from a personal point of view, that's a game you wouldn't necessarily expect to be part of after 10 minutes.
No, I obviously spoke to the gaffer during the week, and I think the aim was more 20-30, and I'm glad to get on. Obviously it's not on the best of terms with Big Josh getting injured, and he's been vital for us, but it's good for me to get minutes under my belt so quick, especially when you're not expecting it. Sometimes it's better.
And slotting into an area where Josh McGinnis would have played, is that an area you've been training with, or is that slightly different or unusual to what you were expecting?
No, I knew the game plan, and obviously they're a big physical side, and they know how to play and know how to head the ball, and they know how to play to their strengths, and I was just glad to get on. And Big Josh gives us something different. He's very good, and he's been brilliant since he's been here, and it's difficult replicating what he does, but I just try to do my best and play my way.
You're back at the club after a few loan spells, and enjoying your time back here, and obviously pleased to get on, but how do you see the future?
Yeah, well, I've left for different reasons in the past. In the summer I had to go for myself. I needed to get back home. I hadn't dealt with injury as well as I could. Personally, I had never been injured, and I just wanted to be close to my surroundings and close to my family, and it was good for me to get back, but now it's time to come back here, and I'm not ruling out my future at Charlton. I never did. My first 6 months, my first 8 months here were brilliant, and just some things happened that happen in football, and ultimately I had to leave.
The introduction after 10 minutes in a game normally would be fairly tough, especially if you haven't had game time under your belt. But in a local derby, it'd be a big physical expectation.
No, well, that's what you train for. You train to play 90 minutes, don't you? You train as much as you can, and obviously for certain reasons I wasn't playing at Hearts either, and it was better for me to get back down. I wanted to get back down, and I knew I wasn't going to be up there permanently, so I was keeping myself ticking because I know it's harder, more physical and more demanding down here, and I'm glad I'm back, and I'm glad I played straight away. And obviously I felt some sympathy for Josh because he didn't deserve to do what he done, but hopefully it's not too bad.
You must be delighted that Carl Robinson has seen faith in you to brought you back, or you've come back and straight away you're on the bench.
Yeah, well, the gaffer's good, and he knows what I can do and I know what he can do, and if I thought we were going to challenge for relegation I wouldn't have came back. That's the be all and end all, and I've always enjoyed it at Charlton. I've always liked it, but we were going different ways, and that was it. And now I see the club are matching my ambitions, as I say, and hopefully I can be around to be a part of it. And for the next 6 months I just want to work hard to get Charlton promoted and see where it goes from there.
A nice reaction from the supporters when you come back.
Yeah, the supporters have never ever been bad to me, and they've always been brilliant, and I hope they realise that I want to be here, and I hope that they know what I can do. And every time I've stepped out in that pitch they've been absolutely fantastic with me, and hopefully it continues. And it was nice to hear your name chanted, isn't it, and as loud as you can give it.
Are you feeling a bit more confident you're gonna be able to settle back in London now and stay here for a while?
Yeah, London was never the problem. As I said, that's the first time I've dealt with a long-term injury, and it's difficult, especially when you're young and you've been away from home for 5-6 years and in different countries. And I just thought it was the right time to get back and maybe get back into a comfort zone. And for football it wasn't great, but I needed to do it so I can progress. If I never, then I would maybe have been stuck in a rut.
What sort of targets are you setting yourself and perhaps your teammates in the remaining of this season?
Anything less than promotion is failure. Obviously the gaffers came in and it's been a bit topsy-turvy and up and down. Obviously he's not had his squad that he wants, and now he's picked his squad, and I hope we can really challenge. I honestly believe with this squad we can, and I don't know, obviously not failure because the gaffer's new in the job, but he'll probably see it as that. He'll probably see if we don't get promoted then he won't be happy.